So, some stuff from Hazbin Hotel Season 2 has leaked online, and it's been crazy trying to find out exactly what got leaked because Amazon is being very vigilant in removing any content that includes images or videos of what got leaked. However, I would like to discuss these leaks, and in order to do so and not get absolutely nuked by Amazon, I will not be showing any of the leaks, only discussing them. That way, the video can't get taken down because Amazon can't copyright claim my freedom to speak about things I found on the internet. But before I discuss the leaks, I'll preface with two things. One, I do not support or condone leaking, and I'm only discussing these topics as a fan and as to speculate what might be next for the series. And two, I will be talking about leaks, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you should probably skip this video. With that being said, let's get into it. I'll start off with something I didn't see myself, but was claimed to be leaked, and that is Sir Pentious' human design. It is probable that this human design could have been leaked, because another character's human design got leaked as well, which I will discuss next. So basically, the entire plot of Alistair's deal got revealed, and as a part of that, Alistair's human design was revealed as well. It honestly looks like most of the fan-made designs of him, with just a little bit different hair. It's less straight and angular, and more curly and wavy in the front, which I think looks really good. It's shown in flashbacks that Alistair actually made his deal while he was still alive, and he communicated with spirits from hell through some kind of infernal radio, which, well fitting, does raise some questions. How did he acquire this artifact? How did he learn to use it? Is this just something all demons can do, communicate to living through radio, or is it specific to the demon who answers Al's transdimensional broadcast? Speaking of the demon who heard Alistair on the Hell radio, it turns out to be none other than Rosie, the leader of the cannibal town. It is here that we learn one half of the deal. Alistair sold his soul to Rosie before he died, in exchange for becoming the most powerful sinner when he made it to Hell, which he conveniently did the next day after being shot by hunters while hiding a body because they mistook him for a deer. However, in return for granting him this power, Rosie requested Alistair to do something for her, but it is unknown exactly what this favor is. There's also a hint in an earlier scene where Alistair tells Rosie he quit the hotel that Rosie and Alistair have some goal related to the hotel, but Rosie shushes Alistair before he can finish saying what that goal is. We also get a musical number between the two about Rosie flexing the fact that she owns Alistair and therefore he's like a pet to her. It's a really weird dynamic for a character like Al to be involved in, especially since he's canonically asexual, but the music is great as always. That's pretty much all the important details that got leaked, so now it's time for the theorizing. So many people who saw the leaks were disappointed that Alistair's deal was not with Lilith or Rue, who's a character that's yet to appear in the series. Rue is short for the root of all evil, and they have a strange appearance. They appear like a woman, but open their mouth to reveal a one-eyed tentacled monster. Assuming that Rue really is the root of all evil, they are most likely to be a pretty powerful individual, probably stronger than any of the sinners. This is where my theory comes into play. I find it odd that Rosie, out of all characters, would be the strongest out of every sinner. She's strong, don't get me wrong, strong enough to be an overlord at least, but I always figured her strength was more through influence and numbers and less outright ability. We have yet to see her fight in the series, so she could just be a beast on the battlefield, but she honestly doesn't seem like it, and even if she is the most powerful, that means she just gets to give or share that power with someone else? Wouldn't that make her not the strongest anymore? There's still some vagueness surrounding soul deals and power and how all that exactly works, but I propose that it's not Rosie who is the strongest of the sinners. It is Rue who has possessed Rosie and is acting as her to stay low. This would explain how she's able to grant Alistair power greater than that of every other sinner. Rue's power would be unmatched, so of course she would have enough of it to go around. It could also explain the transdimensional communication. That's an ability we have never seen of any demon or sinner in either Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss for that matter. Maybe it can only be achieved by those of a high enough power, and Rue is one of the few that meet that requirement. We also saw that what might be Rue's true form, a tentacled monster thing that can sprout out of someone's mouth, that might be where Rue is hiding if they just haven't possessed Rosie outright. It could be an interesting twist within a twist, where Alistair thinks he's owned by Rosie, but is actually owned by Rue. This theory might be a bit crazy, call it my Sans' Nest moment, but tell me what you think in the comments below. That's about all I've got. I'll see y'all in the next one.